how did we go from being a manager at a water park to preaching on a Sundays? What what was the moment that you were like, yeah, this is
For me, it was, this the phrase I always use was, I am so enjoying church work. I'm really feeling very fulfilled. I'm feeling very useful. I'm feeling like I'm a part of a bigger picture when I'm involved in as a volunteer in church work. And it got to the point where it's like, well, I would sure like to be doing this more, but I have a full-time job. And that was kind of like, oh, well, maybe I could do church work as my full-time vocation instead of what I'm doing now. Because for me to volunteer anymore, there really wasn't enough. There wasn't enough bandwidth. There wasn't enough time in the day for me to get any more involved than I already was. So for me, it was like a logical transition to, well, then maybe I can do this full time. Which began some conversations with my pastor. Said, kind of a what if, how, if I were really interested in doing this, what's that look like?
Mhm.
What's that pathway? Because I really had no clue. I knew there was schooling involved, seminary, but I didn't know how long that was. So I then became kind of the research part of it. Where would I be going to school? What does that look like? Can I even at my age even handle the coursework? I mean, I wasn't 63 like now, but I was, several years removed from college. So going back to school, is that realistic? How do we survive, financially? So those questions started popping up, and I was seeking answers to those.
That makes sense. It almost reminds me of like, being in love with the game of golf and wanting to be more involved, and so you become a golf pro. And then you realize, well, there's actually not a lot of money in this, and this is more work than I thought
Right.
there would be.
That's probably a good analogy to it. Yeah. I mean, you find something you love, and really at that point, I love church work. I love being involved. So I love this. How can I continue to do this and still be able to put food on the table and put a roof over?